If you're giving in front of Prasad Doctor, if one is giving in front of Prasad Doctor, Buddha could be given and then accept?
Yeah, if that is what your Sadhu Shastra Guru says, that way you do. Then Krishna, no, it's with your love and devotion. Oh no, I don't know where from it is coming, just avoid it. That's it. That's not following rule regulation. Not with love. Love means, Krishna, Supreme Personal God is taking.
But Maharaj I told.
One by one, first of all, you listen what I say. Love means something different. Yes, no? I will inquire who gave it, where from it came. Yes? Then I'll give it to Krishna. That is love. No? He'll wash it nicely and with his full his heart he'll say, Krishna, I don't know, my father knows all this mantra, I don't know anything. But my father says, please eat it. And Krishna is so pleased that little boy, his simplicity is taking. Though his father is given, he is every day getting to Mahaprasad. And he, Krishna, now eat up. Yes? Makes sense?
He didn't believe, but then he looked No, wrong.
He is pouring out his heart to the Lord. He said, my God, I don't know what my father knows, rule, regulation. Father, please ask me, you offer things. And I saw, but I don't know all this mantra. Please accept it. My father wants me to feed him these things. And he took. The Lord is so pleased with that little boy's simplicity, love.
But the father didn't believe me until they saw it.
That's not speculation. Don't why you think, just what I say. What Prabhupada is saying, just accept. Just like a little boy asks, Daddy, what is this? Is the picture? Daddy, accept. We do that. We cannot. Because of our association past. Maybe yes, maybe no. He's saying this, he's saying that. Who to believe? My mom said, Dad said, outside people say. I do what my granddad said. It's very simple, no speculation. Yeah, makes sense? Huh? Yes. I know he's my well-wisher, others I don't know. I know only my mom and dad, they are my well-wisher. And others I don't know who is this guy. And he said, why do you think more?
Everybody is speculating.
No. Yeah, of course, that's why we don't know what Krishna is doing. Krishna knows his heart. So, Bhakta Mamujana. Bhakta mein koi agachya. One is give it bhakti, with love and devotion, I accept. But Jnani is speculating tendency. Skeptic is speculating. Cynics, he is also thinking, what, he must have some motivation. That is why he is giving to me. Yes, that is correct. Cynics in the West. So many terms like that. But devotee, very simple at heart, is saying little boy, he doesn't know scripture. But God is pleased with his pouring out his heart. But we don't know what is our heart, what is our mind. Most of us think our mind is our heart. That is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. Sakale hriday mon. Everybody is thinking his mind as his heart. Actually it's not. Mind is full of dust. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, clean the dust by chanting the holy name.
Guruji, but sometimes you cannot express because you are like nervous because
Yeah, because you doubt what he will do. If he knows my weakness, don't mind. If he knows my weakness, then he may blackmail me. Yes or no? That is maybe yes, maybe not, sir. If this, it may happen, this, if that, this may happen, this may happen. Calculating, and he gets lost what to do. He's very scared to tell the truth exactly as it is. Yes or no? Yes. This is material order. So the moment he comes to the spiritual really activity, he again the same nature becomes. Yeah. Means how it does, shall I tell him? No, I may face him later. So he has got some reservation. Of some condition. Because somebody will exploit me. Then he knows my weakness. Yes or no? That is why he can't be simple at heart.
Yeah, he told me.
I can be sincere.
Gorak
How can I be sincere? How can I be please? How can I be sincere? How can I be simple? I be charged. What Prabhupada will charge? We give some example from scripture. That boy is telling, Dinabandhu, Dinabandhu. So then nobody's coming, then he started crying. Krishna felt, but we cannot cry. Artificially cannot cry. You want to be saved, we have got enough money, car is there, petrol is there, in case there is dark, there is danger, and doctor will come, all that. Then you think of Krishna. Yes or no? That means your personal reservation. You cannot just trust everything. Krishna did this. Krishna will protect you. You mean sex? Yes? Yes? Is that clear? We think. Because depending on our association, past association, and think, what he saw, what he explained, I am like this, whole world is like this, everybody is stealing. Oh, they said, put everybody, what they did is, bathing, everybody put one colors of, you have got 5 cows, yeah? Put one jug full of milk, and we bathe tomorrow, we have got our duty for the temple, no? Let us pour, everybody give 1 jar of milk, please. Oh, yes. Must be some everybody will then we give some water. I can say others are also thinking like that, not telling. They are not thinking, hey, there is no milk, only water. This is all devotee told to others, and they don't answer. When he says that, they remain silent. I don't tell more than that. Where, when, in society, what happened? At once he told this story. He said, this is what is happening. Actually, not everybody is honest. Okay, not right. The progress is according. Krishna also relates. The different person, different. As you Je Jathamam Prabhuddhante, according to surrender, Krishna responds. Is that clear? No, not clear. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Apart from this, Krishna can eat the food with any of his transcendental senses. Anybody knows the sloka?
Yasya sakalam jagaitimante pasyanti panti karyanti chiram jaganti ananda chinmaya surjara vigrahasya govindamadi purusham tamham bhayami.
Where from? Who is there?
I'm slow, that is wrong.
Please. What you have, give your attention.
Okay, later.
Read later this.
No, it takes time before. Yes.
Try to listen. Krishna is within our heart. If you listen, he'll clean your doubt, misgivings.
He can eat by seeing the food or by touching it. Nor should one think that it is necessary for Krishna to eat. He does not become hungry like an ordinary human being. Nonetheless, he presents himself as being hungry, and as such he can eat everything and anything, regardless of quantity. The philosophy underlying Krishna's eating is understandable by our transcendental senses. When our senses are purified by constantly being engaged in devotional service of the Lord, we can understand Krishna's activities, names, forms, qualities, pastimes, and entourage. Atosi Krishna Namadi No one can understand Krishna by the blunt material senses, but he himself reveals to the devotees, being pleased with them for their transcendental loving service unto him. The devotees understand Krishna through revelation. It's not possible for a mundane scholar to understand Krishna and his pastimes through research work on the non-devotional platform. How Gopal ate everything while the food remained the same was transcendentally perceived by Madhavendra Puri Goswami. Nothing remains a secret to the devotees of the Lord.
Why? So many people don't have faith in saying you can understand this. There is also question. Mahaprasade Govinda. Nama Brahmani Vaishnava. Salpapurna Vatangraja. One who has not enough piety, he cannot understand faith. He does not have this. In the faith of this, the potency of the Mahaprasad, name of the Lord, all these things. Salpapurna Vatangraja, Vishwasa Naiva Jayat. He cannot have good faith. Because he didn't do that much piety to have faith. Why not so many people come? They say, no. He listen this, he cannot have faith. Then mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, she has no faith. She is sitting there. So she is not chanting. The heart is simple at heart. She at once picked up and started chanting. And she passed through, other people passed. Yes? Is that clear? Yeah. Somebody will argue, if he goes, and if he can cross, I cross the same way, that will be high, low, same. And again, Krishna is helping. He cannot be helped. He goes by argument. Go ahead.
The wonderful festival and installation of Sri Gopalji was arranged in one day. Certainly all this was accomplished by the potency of Gopal. No one but a devotee can understand this. Purport. The Krishna consciousness movement has spread all over the world within a very short time, within 5 years. And mundane people are very much astonished at this. However, by the grace of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we understand that everything is possible by the grace of Krishna. Why does Krishna have to take 5 years? In 5 days, he can spread his name and fame all over the world like wildfire. Those who have faith in and devotion to Krishna can understand that these things happen so wonderfully by the grace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We are simply the instruments. In the fierce battle of Kurukshetra, Arjuna was victorious within 18 days simply because Krishna's grace was on his side. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partha Tanordara, Tatra Sri Vyabhutir Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will be also certainly be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality.
Now, if we believe, we can ask ourselves again. If you believe, you do. Don't after something give up. You are expecting, why not happening, why not happening? And some stick to it in time, Krishna thinks it is out. Duryodhana is sure because he has got all top warrior. Arjuna is nothing. They are like Timingal. They can solve Timingal. Arjuna is nothing. Insignificant, alone. Vishwa can keep both sides. Dronacharya, Kripacharya, and also Karna. But still, Arjuna, knowing this, and Narayani Sena, each of them so powerful. But still, Arjuna has faith in Krishna. Simply Krishna is on my side, my well-wisher, even he does not take up arm. Practically, it looks like they will win. But I am sure, Krishna's side somebody else will win. That is what he is saying. The concluding verse of Bhagavad Gita, last verse, saying this. And do you believe? As much as you do, according to Krishna, he will give. Is that clear?
If the preachers in our Krishna consciousness movement are sincere devotees of Krishna, Krishna will always be with them because he is very kind and favorable to all his devotees. Just as Arjuna and Krishna were victorious in the battle of Kurukshetra, this Krishna consciousness movement will surely emerge victorious. If we remain sincere devotees of the Lord and serve the Lord according to the advice of their predecessors, the six Goswamis and other devotees of the Lord, as stated by Narottam Das Thakur, Tandera Charana Sevi Bhakta Saneva Janame Janame Hoye Abhilas. The Krishna consciousness devotees must always desire to remain in the society of devotees, Bhakta Sanivas. They cannot go outside the Krishna consciousness society or movement. Within the society, we must try to serve the predecessors by preaching Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's cult and spreading his name and fame all over the world. If we attempt this seriously within the society, it will be successfully done. There is no question of estimating how this will happen in the mundane sense. But without a doubt, it happens by the grace of Krishna. Madhavendra Puri offered mouth to Gopal for washing his mouth, and he gave him betel nuts to chew. Then, while Arti was performed, all devotees chanted, Jai, Jai! All glories to Gopal. Arranging for the Lord's rest, Sri Madhavendra Puri brought a new cot. What is cot? Brought a new cot, and over this he spread a new bedspread, and thus made the bed ready.
What means would not train? I put your mattress there.
The temporary temple was constructed by covering the bed all around with straw mattress. Thus there was a bed and a straw mattress to cover it. After the Lord was laid down to rest on the bed, Madhavendra Puri gathered all the Brahmanas who had prepared the prasadam and said to them, Now feed everyone sumptuously, from the children on up to the aged. All the people gathered there and sat down to honor the prasadam, and by they took food. All the Brahmanas and their wives were fed first. According to the Varnashram system, the Brahmanas are always honored first. Thus, at the festival, the Brahmanas and their wives were first offered the remnants of food, and then others, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Sudras. This has always been in the system, and is still prevalent in India, even though the caste Brahmins are not qualified. The system is still current due to the Varnashram institutional rules and regulations. Those who took prasadam included not only the people of Govardhan village, but also those who came from other villages. They also saw the deity of Gopal and were offered prasadam to eat. Seeing the influence of Madhavendra Puri, all the people gathered. They were struck with wonder. They saw that the Anakut ceremony, which had been performed before during the time of Krishna, was now taking place again by the mercy of Sri Madhavendra Puri. Formerly, at the end of Dwapara Yuga, all the coward men of Vrindavan had arranged to worship King Indra. But they gave up this worship, following the advice of Krishna. Instead, they performed a ceremony whereby they worshipped the cows, Brahmanas, and Govardhan Hill. At that time, Krishna expanded himself and declared, I am Govardhan Hill. In this way, he accepted all the paraphernalia and the food offered to Govardhan Hill. It is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, prepare very nice foods of all descriptions from the grains and ghee collected from the jungle. Prepare rice, dal, halwa, pakoda, puri, and all kinds of milk preparations like sweet rice, sweet balls, sandesh, rasagula, and laddu. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, therefore advised the coward man to stop the Indra Jagya and begin the Govardhan Puja to chastise Indra, who was very much puffed up at being the supreme controller of the heavenly planets. The honest and simple coward man headed by Nanda Maharaj accepted Krishna's proposal and executed in detail everything he advised.
What Prabhupada said about Papa? Anybody? Nobody said.
According to the instruction of Lord Krishna, Nanda Maharaj and the coward man called in learned Brahmins and began to worship Govardhan Hill by chanting Vedic hymns and offering prasadam. The inhabitants of Vrindavan assembled together, decorated their cows, and gave them grass. Keeping the cows in the front, they began to circumambulate Govardhan Hill. All the Brahmanas present on that occasion were initiated by Madhavendra Puri into the Vaishnava cult. And Madhavendra Puri engaged them in different types of service. In the scriptures it stated, Satkarma Nipuno Vipro Mantra Tantra Visharada. A qualified Brahmin must be expert in the occupational duties of a Brahmana. His duties are mentioned in 6 Brahminical engagements. Patan means that a Brahmana must be conversant with the Vedic scriptures. He must also be able to teach others to study the Vedic literatures. This is Patan. He must also be expert in worshipping different deities and in performing the Vedic rituals. Jajan. On account of Jajan, the Brahmana, being the head of society, performs all the Vedic rituals for Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras. This is called Jajan. Assisting others in performing ceremonies. The remaining 2 items are Dan and Patigraha. The Brahmins accept all kinds of contributions, Patigraha, from his followers, namely the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras. But he does not keep all the money. He keeps only as much as required and gives the balance to others in charity. Dana. In order for such a qualified Brahmin to worship the deity, he must be a Vaishnava. Thus the Vaishnava position is superior to that of a Brahmin. The example given by Madhavendra Puri confirms that even though a Brahmin may be very expert, he cannot become a priest or servitor of the Vishnu Murti unless he is initiated in Vaishnava mantra. After installing the deity of Gopal, Madhavendra Puri initiated all the Brahmins into Vaishnavism. He then allotted the Brahmins different types of service to the deity. From 4 in the morning till 10 at night, from Mangalarti to Sayanarti, there must be at least 5 or 6 Brahmanas to take care of the deity. 6 artiks are performed in the temple, and food is frequently offered to the deity and the prasadam distributed. This is the method of worshipping the deity according to the rules and regulations. This is the method of worshipping the deity according to the rules and regulations set by the predecessors. Our Sampradaya belongs to the disciplic succession of Madhavendra Puri, who belong to the Madhva Sampradaya. We are in the disciplic succession of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was initiated by Sri Ishwara Puri, a disciple of Madhavendra Puri's. Our sampradaya is therefore called the Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya.
Ishwar Puri's disciple?
As such, we must carefully follow in the footsteps of Srimad Damendra Puri and observe how he installed the Gopal deity on top of the Govardhan hill, how he arranged and performed the Anakut ceremony in only one day, and so forth. Our installation of the deities in America and the wealthy countries of Europe should be carried out in terms of Srimad Damendra Puri's activities. All the servitors of the deity must be strictly qualified as Brahmins, and specifically must engage in the Vaishnav custom of offering as much prasadam as possible and distributing to the devotees who visit the temple of the Lord.
Who was anybody come to the temple? First of all, receive him very nicely, give him prasad. No? Somebody should be always there, we arrangement in the temple. We should always cooking. Fresh puri, maybe eggplant, something like this. Sabji. Anybody come and serve. And this way you can win their heart. And then later on you can preach and show good service. It's all there in his letters. And this is letters. The 5,000 letters. At least I read 1,000 at least. I am going out. Mostly, I think, almost half. Half is management on, and half maybe on family problems and question answers. And others little here and there. As I remember, when you can check, I have got I think all copy, filed out by Kanupya.
Prabhupada's instruction is there for all the temple presidents.
Huh?
Prabhupada's instruction is there for all the temple presidents. Puri, halwa, and pakoda. 10, at least 10 pieces. So whatever comes, they can be fed, and if it is left, you can sell it, or the devotees can eat whatever is left.
Where did you get Shikshamnika?
I read it in BTC magazine. In fact, you were in magazine.
There is also letter by Prabhupada. Come to us quantity of halwa and puri.
Moment you eat halwa, pakora, or little, or if not halwa, sweet rice, then it's a feast. Rice or sweet, and just add either halwa or sweet rice. Maybe pakora or chutney, that's all feast. I will introduce. Can I have? You say, if anybody come, always treat them very nicely. And the system. About the moment you change what I gave, and what will happen. Especially basic and important things. And happening also, what is it? What are you want to say?
Prabhupada also said 10 kilometers around ISKCON temple. Nobody should
Nobody should be starving. Especially Mayapur, he said, other than
others also. I think it circulated.
Later, there must be the later groups. So you can substantiate your statement when you say, and show from the later sadhu or guru what he said in scripture, right? To establish something as valid. You are valid?
Yes.
So the moment you change basic thing, what will happen?
Maharaj seems so sectarian compared to his
Don't bring all these things.
Okay.
Go ahead.
After taking rest, the deity must be awakened at the end of the day, and immediately some food and some water must be offered to him. This offering is called Kali Bhog, food offered at the end of the day. When it was advertised throughout the country that Lord Gopal had appeared atop Govardhan Hill, all the people from the neighboring villages came to see the deity. One village after another was pleased to beg Madhavendra Puri to allot them one day to perform the Anakut ceremony. Thus, day after day, the Nukut ceremony was performed for some time. Srimad Puri did not eat anything throughout the day, but at night, after laying the deity down to rest, he took a milk preparation. The next morning, the rendering of service to the deity began again, and people from one village arrived with all kinds of food grains. The inhabitants of the village brought to the deity of Gopal as much food grains, ghee, yogurt, and milk as they had in their village. Purport: Anna, Grita, Dari, and Dugda and 4 grains. Dugda. What is Dugda?
Dugda milk. Skip. Kheera.
Grita, ghee.
Ghee.
Dari, yogurt. Anna, grains. Grains, ghee, yogurt, and milk. Actually, these are the basis of all food. Vegetables and fruits are subsidiary. Hundreds of thousands of preparations can be made out of grains, vegetables, ghee, milk, and yogurt. The food offered to Gopal in the Anakut ceremony contained only these 5 ingredients. Only demoniac people are attracted to other types of food, which we will not even mention in this connection. We should understand that in order to prepare nutritious food, we require only grains, ghee, yogurt, and milk. We cannot offer anything else to the deity. The Vaishnava, the perfect human being, does not accept anything not offered to the deity. People are often frustrated with national food policies. But from the Vedic scriptures we find that there are sufficient cows and grains. The entire food problem is solved. The Vaishyas, people engaged in agriculture and commerce, are therefore recommended in the Bhagavad Gita to produce grains and give protection to the cows. Cows are the most important animal because they produce the miracle food, milk, from which we can prepare ghee and yogurt.
China, look at cows milk they can digest.
Who?
China.
What is lactose intolerant?
Yes.
I heard it's because meat eating.
You didn't see, maybe what he's saying. But West they
eat
eat meat, but at the same time,
So many people also have lactose intolerance.
Yeah, that's why they eat the soybean meat.
oh,
Rice meal, goat meal, all this.
Almond meat.
Who are taken out.
Almond meal.
Even you were taken out.
almond milk. Doctor is asking, but I'm taking cacao milk, nothing happening.
They say something hard to digest. I don't know, maybe not.
My dad,
No, because what happens is that I ask the person in the cow conference, they take the cream out. So when it becomes like skimmed milk, and skimmed milk is difficult to digest. Because
Really?
it's unnatural. But if it has the normal natural fat, then you can easily digest.
Yes, yes.
But if you take the fat out,
Yeah.
My brother is PhD in science of
Ah.
he's saying that you can put water in the milk, no problem. But if you take out the cream,
Ah.
like they do in the
Yeah.
West, then
it's called tongue milk.
yeah, so that is difficult to digest. That's what it is.
There's a Gandhi, some people say they cannot take cow milk, take a goat.
Goat is stolen channel.
That's what Gandhi. They stole the goat. It's called Chakal Naya. Yes? In Noakhali. I don't know how does, why he gave this name. The Gandhi brought his goat and he stole it. They want eat kidney. The Gandhi want to drink milk of goat. He'll go to England taking the goat. Goat can't eat. But why in England goat milk is not available? They have the goat. They've got lamb.
He didn't know.
Lamb.
The sheep, they have sheep.
Sheep. Sheep is not goat. Sheep is like lamb.
Sheep is old, but
What?
Different. Sheep and goat different.
sheep doesn't give milk.
Sheep and lamb, say?
Why? No.
Sheep in England. Sheep and lamb.
Sheep gives milk.
Everybody gives meat.
No, lamb is the baby. Yeah.
I know lamb meat they take. Yes? Yes, they do it. They like it.
milk easy to digest?
Easy to digest for the baby children. This is good for them.
You
They
take,
can
you
digest.
take goat camel milk, I don't know. But goat cheese, very easy to digest.
Yeah.
Very easy to digest.
They may be mixing up with cows.
Yes,
Swami, high protein is called tofu. So
Tofu cannot digest.
but all Southeast Asia taking tofu. Malaysia, Burma, Southeast Asia, Thailand, tofu.
They make soya milk also.
So then,
Soya milk, paneer.
soy sauce.
And now they make soya yogurt.
It is so many times has got high protein, much more than meat. And we are just little more than meat, this mushroom dal, we are not supposed to take. Why? Too much protein, vegetable.
Prabhupada mentioned in T22 Meter, high protein food is considered non-veg.
Non-veg. So Swami might be considered high non-veg. Why this thing? I like to know.
in GBC book, it is written that Prabhupada told to Hridayananda Maharaj that soya beans cannot be offered to Krishna.
Soya, but that
Nidivasi.
Book,
Hridayananda Maharaj.
he told to, Prabhupada told to Hridayananda Maharaj that we cannot offer to Krishna soya beans. So to the deity they are not offering. They are offering to the food.
What's what Prabhupada saying? Backdoor policy. Backdoor policy. Prabhupada said, my picture, my photo, everything not different from me. I remember.
In the West they have devotee kitchen and they have deity kitchen.
Yes.
In deity kitchen you cannot cook pasta, you cannot cook pizza, you cannot cook anything.
Really?
But in the devotee kitchen they do.
You might stand there and they offer to who? No offer?
So picture.
But mushroom also?
Not mushroom.
mushroom is stomach.
Huh?
Ocean space, something very good in between.
In the West like this, in the West like this.
Also, one day I was in one big temple and says, Swami, you can take this drink. What is that? Not say enough. From apple juice.
Oh, but
Cider.
Cider. Maharaj, you know all these things. Cider, apple juice. It's not fermented, doesn't matter. Okay, give it to me. He said, every Maharaj you can drink only. I said, okay. What to do, I know. Okay. Sometimes you have to take. There is no other way. Go ahead. How can just focus? Krishna give intelligence. What to do? Sometimes Prabhupada may not say black and white. He said, Krishna give intelligence, give intelligence. What to do? Okay.
The perfection of human civilization depends on Krishna consciousness, which recommends deity worship. Preparations made from vegetables, grains, milk, ghee, and yogurt are offered to the deity and then distributed. Here we can see the difference between the East and the West. The people who come to see the deity of Gopal brought all kinds of food to offer to the deity. They brought all the food they had in stock and they came before the deity not only to accept prasadam for themselves. Many like that, many. But distributed to others. The Krishna consciousness movement vigorously approves this practice of preparing food, offering it to the deity and distributing to the general population. This activity should be extended universally to stop sinful eating habits as well as other behavior befitting only demons. A demoniac civilization will never bring peace within the world. Since eating is the first necessity in human society, those engaging in solving the problems of preparing and distributing food should take lessons from Madhavendra Puri and execute the Anakut ceremony. When the people take to eating only prasadam offered to the deity, all the demons will be turned into Vaishnavas. When the people are Krishna conscious, naturally the government will also. A Krishna conscious man is always very liberal well-wisher of everyone. When such men head the government, the people will certainly be sinless.
Early days we used to think that one day we'll take over the whole world.
Yeah,
Administration, everything, we were thinking like that. Fast. But Baba said, even in 18 days we can take over. But Krishna is not giving because you don't deserve, you're not qualified to maintain. That's why early days.
Actually, the Govinda said in Stockholm, Sweden, we lost, and I don't understand because he didn't fight enough for keeping it. So there's a Hare Krishna center, there's a shop, and there's a big Govinda temple in the middle of Stockholm. Now we don't have it. It's so sad.
Well, Hare Krishna.
No, Gurmaj was.
Well, I went to the district.
Yeah,
I went to the district.
It's quite neat.
I lost the district. The city center, Stockholm. I didn't. But last time was there? No. Last time it was not there.
Yes, yes.
And I went to Stockholm. Okay.
When such a man head the government, the people will certainly be sinless. They will no longer be disturbing demons. It is then and then only that a peaceful condition can prevail in society. The next day, almost as before, there was an Anakut ceremony. All the Brahmins prepared food and Gopal accepted them. The ideal place to execute Krishna consciousness is Brajabhumi or Vrindavan, where the people are naturally inclined to love Krishna, and Krishna is naturally inclined to love them. In the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Ye yata mam padante tam tataiva bhajami aham. There is a responsive cooperation between the Supreme Lord Krishna and his devotees. The more a devotee sincerely loves Krishna, the more Krishna reciprocates.
Yeah. Turning, hearing.
So much so that a highly advanced devotee can talk to Krishna face to face. Krishna confirms this in the
Any example in Chaitanya Chaitamrita? Sakshi was that Brahmin boy.
Yes.
He's talking to Krishna. And Krishna said, how can I walk? You see, I'm a stone deity. Stone deity, ever you heard the talking? Krishna is called.
It was a faith, yeah.
Krishna has to accept. Krishna give intelligence to the devotees. Nice. Talking. Hey, it's okay, I'll go on condition. Every day give me 1 kg rice bowl. Don't track behind. I am going. How do I know? You hear my ankle bell sounding. And then you know I'm following. But the moment you turn back, I won't walk more. And when he arrived to the village, in between two villages neighboring, sometimes he thought, now the people will know he has already come. And I tell, let me Sunday thinking like the Sunday. So look back, now he's here. Krishna smile.
তখন যারা পান্ডাররা বলছে তীর দিয়ে যাচ্ছে তো সমুদ্রে তো বালিতে সমুদ্রের ভেতরে যে ঘুঙরুটা ওর বালি ঢুকে যায় তো আওয়াজটা হচ্ছে না
তাই বলছে
হ্যাঁ তখন ও ভাবতেছে হয়তো আর আসছে না পান্ডারা বলছে এবার শুনেছি
You understand? This time Panda is saying this expression. Which one do you believe? Panda or Prabhupada? Yeah. It's up to you. Panda doesn't want to preach. Only Rathayatra they do Rathayatra. So what is called it? I saw on a poster. Subhag, picture of Lord, everything.
Putting Krishna Bala.
Huh? Putting Krishna Balaram. That's a thing you can do. Radha Krishna, Gopika, but not Jagannath. Unless you do it the same day. So I think he's gone. Maybe he's gone. Outside God is impossible. They have to do Jagannath at the same time. Maybe they also say within 7 days you can do. Maybe. That maybe Jagannath can do. In India, it may be possible for this kind. Already in India, they are doing Radha Krishna or something good.
Krishna President was
Yeah.
here. He said that now they will do it 2 times. One time in November, that will be with Krishna Balaram, and then in Jagannath, Rath Yatra, that 8 days, they will do with Jagannath. They will do now 2 times.
But in the West, they cannot regulate.
No, this is only
Impossible. Look at it. Okay, West, they have to consider so many things. Which is holiday, many people can gather. Yeah, and the police give permission what particular day, considering their thing.
শুধু ইন্ডিয়া দিবে বাইরে
হ্যাঁ, ওরা তাই বলেছে। আচ্ছা, ইন্ডিয়ার জন্য হয়তো পসিবল অনেকটা। Big Indian people know, the Indian government knows, they cooperate. Yeah. The Gopal Maharaj has got a meeting with King recently again.
That's why they decided.
Okay. Right. Preaching has to go. ISKCON cannot stop preaching. Whatever it is. Okay. We'll keep later. Huh? Before you go.
So much so that a highly advanced devotee can talk with Krishna face to face. Krishna confirms this in the Bhagavad Gita. Tisham shatata yuktanam vajam pritipurvakam sadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamupayantite.
Why Madhavendra Puri? Krishna came and talking to him, take this name, this, that, maybe in disguise. So he's a coward boy.
Why Krishna comes in disguise?
There might be some reason, we may not know everything. Gopal said, if you don't know why Krishna does, Madhavendra Krishna, there's some reason. In time, maybe it will be revealed why. Devotee has experienced so many mistakes.
Krishna came
And
to
later on he knows.
Krishna came to Prabhupada also. Gave the
Garden. Prabhupada disciple. Prabhupada is chanting in absorb. The day, night before maybe Janmashtami or after. During at night, Prabhupada's past disciple is a professor and Sanskrit scholar, renowned. He is telling his experience of Prabhupada. He was with Prabhupada in Jhansi, and there is a temple room in one floor, and he is sleeping. His sleeping is disturbed by some sound coming of Vidanga, somebody playing and chanting. Dead of night, naturally he can hear everything come and quiet and sound is coming. Where from it coming? He assumed it must be the temple room. When the Prabhupada completely observed going round and round the temple playing on his own, alone. Then he went and saw the whole room is saturated with fragrance of Kadamba. And saw Prabhupada's garden coming up to his knees, huge garden with Kadamba flower, which very rare, he has never seen. He said, even in Jhansi, they don't see in the market Kadamba flower. If at all, maybe about table tennis ball, this size. Not even Kadamba, this. Yeah. But this was like a table tennis, no, tennis ball. So he went to Prabhupada gradually. Prabhupada is absorbed. Prabhupada, I had to get this garden. And this temple is so much splendor. He had an idea. Prabhupada is not answering. Didn't answer. And after some time, he thought, I don't like to disturb Prabhupada's mood. Better went back. Next morning, again he went to Prabhupada to ask, where did you get this garland? Go down to the Sunday, Prabhupada started telling. At one point, Prabhupada was overwhelmed. Tears come down. And Prabhupada told his friends. When he is doing sad, he saw Krishna is standing in front of him in that garland. And Krishna, Prabhupada wanted to maybe pay obeisance to him. And Krishna gave him the garland, put him to Prabhupada in the garland, and disappeared. When he could touch, he said, no, Krishna's feet is not there. Gone. Then Prabhupada, after that, Prabhupada could speak. Prabhupada was chanting again. That is the story? কোথায় তুমি পেয়েছিলে? He sent me that thing. Both disciples. Which disciple? Send it. It was in Dondova? No. Now, you believe? It's a question. Tony, you believe that? You heard? You are thinking something. It's up to us how much you believe. And according to
She broke with God.
Now somebody said, where is that garden? I want to see. Instead of believing all those things, investigating good.
Asuri people can be very, very dangerous.
Yes.
Because if they want to forget me, and because they are very stone-hearted, in Sweden, where
Some ambassador.
From Africa is very dangerous. Knife nursing.
Yeah.
But sometimes, because I had sick, I was walking inside. What is that? What is that? Okay.
What is this? Huh?
Yeah.
It's sarcastic.
Yeah, little aggressive. I didn't have to and I said, oh, it's just your style. Yeah.
See, he's happy. Better to tell like that. I saw somewhere he's driving that big bus. I'm looking at him. What are you looking at? I see a shaved head. So what's wrong? Now I can have said I'm a monk. Why you don't like that? This fashion. I see many nowadays people are shaved head. Some say so they don't want to show their bald head, so better shave, neat and clean. Then again, here the guy, here the fellows. The awkward place here, this is Zika. I'm looking at something. You guys looking at my head. What looking at? I see you have a ponytail. Not ponytail. Is something new? Yes? I said, yes, I'm seeing something unusual. What unusual? Is something new? Yes or no? Yes. That is passion. Oh, I see. He's driving our car, this guy. Black. Very strong. Greyhound. I was going. It is on Chicago. Dead of night. There is the station. Means all like this. Maybe twice inside or 1.5 time. And every chair you can at night. If the people taking rest outside the bus is standing, waiting for some time. Again, 2 guys came. The car is a ticket available. Young black 2 guys. We don't know, see the ticket. That is the ticket zone. Huh? Nobody's there at night. 2 o'clock. Sometimes maybe made with it's got wood, plywood, and very thin and very fancy. He's kicking. And Sanji boy from the police came. You guy, you want trouble, don't you? At once I thought he was starting some English film. Some other guy, this is Chicago bus station at night. It's almost 10 to 12 to 2 or something. I'm taking this and thinking, shall I watch TV? They put some crown, half a crown or something. And you get this screen like this, you can put on the chair, table hand, you can see. I said, no, not spend money at night. I see, I just take this. And when I saw, I'm looking at him, that guy, very, not muscular, but strong. Stout. The police guy came, he is muscular. Same young man, not very old, within 20.
He was white or black?
The white is the policeman. The black guy, I know. He's in many cities like Detroit and many places. Subhag, be careful of these places. If they are at demarcation, some place only white, sometimes white. So Broadway and Fifth Avenue also the tunnel I'm doing. One lady told me, hey, you are coming back, what happened? Then I told some guy using it just for what? I'm running. I should also go. Cannot tolerate this. what is doing one black guy passing there? Committing. Oh, I see. So many times. Because the Fifth Avenue and Broadway crossing. Many times I saw. So, because many trains, this is at night, and this is Chicago, 1990. I'm alone there. Some people came to me, he says, "Oh, well, don't go." She knew me from here. I will arrange for you ticket and plane. Don't go. Anyway, after class, here. Anybody like lecture or what? Like to give his prayer for a flight to there, very good marks. We take car and who will do? Yeah, we'll do many things. And God, they took this guy, this is what happened. So we say, hey, police guys looked at him, kicking. Then after he brought to him, then he's kicking the hey, is there any seat here? Asking other, you can understand this guy is going fast. Then they're all waiting for some time, this particular time. Just painting, walking in the, outside. It's cool, somebody inside. I'm sometime outside, I'm watching, must be some film. Waiting. Suddenly, that guy said, I think it's full, huh? I want a ticket, to go somewhere. The way they stop in American. I said that black guy. Then he started kicking the bus. Dial, kicking. And police guy said, I told you, didn't I? They told, didn't I? You want trouble, don't you? They talk like that. In America, they talk like that. Don't you? I was watching the guy. Suddenly, police seemed like very upset and he coming close. Before he came, he at was turned and punching him. This is start book picture. English people. I found my child to watch it. So I say, and the black guy came right in like this. Both of them with him. English people. I think this guy can't get down his spirit, looking at each of us. We don't want to get involved, get inside. We don't want to get in to get. The police will come and ask, did you see that? Suddenly looking at his face. Suddenly behind me 1 year girl sitting. He said, hey, please tell, you have seen? Yes, I saw. She's smiling, smiling. How did you enjoy it? That girl joking with that. That police guy. How did you like? That guy. Help from the guard tell what it is exactly. This guy might take it down. She won't answer. I'm hearing behind him the guard is keeping laughing. How did you enjoy? Laugh. Because policemen get angry. That police is saying, that is not time for joking. It's not time for joking. That police is telling that guard, don't joke. Serious matter. What he said, she wanted. He's laughing and joking. How did you enjoy it? To me, it's like he looked at all of them outside. Just and I'm hearing it. And I cannot control And the guy came, that guy. To start driving, we have to start charge. We got down. She's looking. This girl. She's got down looking at. By the time they ran everywhere. She's in darkness. 28, we got, look at this like little more. Still they're there, they enjoy it, seems like. Everybody like?
Yeah.
I heard now in London also, they beat up somebody told me. So sometimes Muslims, so many, they beat up the police and not. Where is it? This Paul told me, where is the Paul? Huh? Is it true? Sometimes some area police are beaten up by the by Muslim young boys. I can think of in our days, touching a police body, heavy punishment. Even our devotee.
Dr. Police is afraid of the death.
বলছেন জেলে গেছে went to jail because he punched the police because his nature is like that. He used to be in the police station.
They can
Stay
threaten
more by one.
they can threaten the police. I know your family.
Shoot করে দিবে America different. Now British police is armed. British police is armed. Some of them.
Not all.
Yeah? Some of them. Yeah, some of them. I told at night I had experience from late from one devotee, one my classmates doing solving problem examination nearby. Suddenly I just like a cat. You can't hear. Suddenly from behind I heard a voice. Hey, where's the guy? I looked at it, it's a police cop. I said, cop? What do you call cop? Cop or cop? Where you come from? Well, I'm coming from a gig. My friends. Who's your friend? My classmate. I'm sorry for we saw local college. I belong to that college and examination is very near. So I'm thinking, can you show your identity and card or anything? Well, I'm not always carrying, I'm a local boy. So I'm not very far from here. So I said, can I go with you? Yes. Tell them you can look for here. I've got a notebook, maybe there. See, here is my name. Here is my address. So I said, I accompany you to your house. Huh? You go. And he's doing it. It is maybe 12:30, winter night, even 10 o'clock sometimes. Nobody in the street. Winter night. Even 10 o'clock, hardly anybody in the street. And it's a small lane. A shortcut from my house to that Sironi devotee, my classmate's house. We are solving problems together. And I feel little drowsy, so I'm going back. I say, I go back to my dig. You know, they call dig, small place and so on. I'm going back. And suddenly I heard a voice behind me, whispered. It's like a cat coming to where he's hiding. I don't know at night. The police guy. And came in an alley, small lane. Not very wide like this. No car is going. And to my house, this house, not very far. Maybe 7 to 10 minutes. I'm walking. I know there's nothing. I think at night, in those days, no, you can be attacked by anybody. Yeah, you secure for it. In those days, nowadays may not be. I heard sometimes there is some shooting in Liverpool, not Liverpool State in London, but Liverpool up north. They're different.
London quite dangerous now.
No, they're different.
Attack with knife.
Attack with knife?
It's quite dangerous.
Yeah, sometimes. So alone at night, lonely place may be dangerous. And I was at night coming from my relation's house. He asked me for it. Because I have been eating something. I was a student. And coming at night, I say, and go to my house, shortcut. Or they say, biggest graveyard, Karl Marx, angles there is there. Jada Namki, Hill, Dolly Hill. No, that was Dolly Hill. It is some hill. Acha. It's a hilly area. So I thought, maybe I go shortcut, but at night alone, nobody's there, short lane, a whole big cemetery. So I was still deciding dilemma. Another way I go is Holloway Road, Northern Polytechnic. Huh? Holloway, I don't know. Northern Polytechnic, Holloway Road, Camden Town, all those areas. Huh? Hampstead Heath High. And there is tube station is very down. Russia, 3-story down like that. So I thought, shall I go by tube? I had to walk. Then again walk back. Better here is shortcut. Then I thought, I am alone. I'm pretty late, winter night. Nobody. Suddenly I saw one taxi is coming. How much it cost? Not much. I said, taxi. And I saw one lady going. She's driving. Like housewife, She's quite not old, neither younger. But she has got an Alsatian dog with her. And we separated from the passenger, British taxi. In the same type, black. I said, I will go there. Can you? Yes, come in, inside. Not much. I paid because I thought I don't have room, should go there again. Do shortcut. Otherwise it take too long. And someone may boring. He still also take place. He was staying alone and the other boys are there. I like that. This happens sometimes. That means though lady taxi driver, first I saw, but she has got for security this. You cannot reach her, it's all with glass case. When you pay maybe some hole there, it goes through. And not that much murder in this place. That is Yorkshire and all these places. Coal mine area, there is murder tunnel. Jack the Ripper. You heard about Jack the Ripper? The guy killed so many young girls. He used to cross country driving in the truck. And his wife even doesn't know. He's the killer of so many. The police found out. He's coming from Yorkshire. That's what he said. You know Yorkshire? Yorkshire Ripper. Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper was London.
Oh, I see.
Yorkshire. Many famous people in the movies. But I was wondering, something happens to a killer, I heard. Like they lose something of the soul. Something happens.
That is different.
But
I did finish.
To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give them the understanding by which they can come to me.
Sometimes skinhead. In the evening I am going, Sunday I am South London. That's right. In the evening I am late for some purpose. I am looking for something from the shop. Somebody says, Subhag will get it there. Alone I went. Suddenly the moment I came out of the station, maybe 8, 9, young skinhead. And suddenly me. I looked at, I have to quick make decision. I looked at them and suddenly threw them there, made the chain. Threw them and run. Run. Quite a distance. Then I looked at them, they are not chasing. Then my other station, somewhere I don't know how, I again came back. I didn't find that shop, that is all closed at that time I found. Sometime early hours closed shops, some area.
they said that ours which never happened.
So I don't know. Either that's, I think I didn't go to that station. I find out asking people, some other line, some station, I came back. So many weathers sitting at the time. Okay.
Therefore, one who is sincere. No. The actual mission of human life is to understand Krishna and return home, back to Godhead. Therefore, one who sincerely engaged in the service of the Lord with love and faith can talk with Krishna and receive instructions by which he can speedily return home back to Godhead. Today, many scholars defend the science of religion, and they have some conceptions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But religion without practical experience of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is not religion at all. Srimad Bhagavatam describes this as a form of cheating. Religion means abiding by the orders of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If one is not qualified to talk with him and takes lessons from him, how can one understand the principles of religion? Thus talks of religion or religious experience. Thus talks of religion or religious experience without Krishna consciousness are a useless waste of time.
I'm seeing how to do this.